Hello, my friends. How is everybody doing today? Sorry for the slow delay on getting everything ready. Everything's a little bit laggy on this. I wanted to go live today and just like ramble on a bit. It's been a lot of fun just being able to like nerd out with you guys on all like the different tips and tricks and magic and such. Um, so there's a couple of things that I use as far as like wands go. Like I'll make my own, or I'll make them for people, and it makes it really fun. It's just I don't have the lathe and stuff like I moved last year, so I had to get rid of all my power tools. But wand making and the construction between the relationship of wood and the ingredients that you can stuff inside it is just absolutely fantastic. Like there was a wand maker that would come to the Southern California Ren Fair. It was the Whirlwood Wands. It was a father and son that ran the booth, so that was before COVID. And anyway, they had one that was made out of wenge and that it was hollow inside, so I stuffed a road opener powder in it. So anytime I touch the fucker, it's just the day changes. It's great. Um, but like even the ones that you can get at those chintzy little witch shops, you can add fun ingredients too. So like this one is golden labradorite, dumortierite, and petrosite. So basically, it the petrosite is the key of heaven. The dumortierite organizes information, and the golden labradorite uh, basically opens the temple of heavens, the temple of the stars. And it's made with ebony, so in this case, just raw power and copper. So as you channel the energy through it, you've got the means to open the keys of heaven. So when you're conjuring up higher forces, something like this is really good, especially if you use like ebony oil on it, or you can use other oils and stuff on your wand when you're directing the energy in the spell, if you don't want to stick your hand into the place where you've got the singularity compression going on. So this allows you to basically like move from one anchor to another if you're doing specific patterns or shapes, or you're carving grids or sigils into the air. That kind of combination is really fun. Another one I use is the Lingam Vitae. At the tip is phenacite and seraphonite in a triple helix spiraling up around. Now, the fun thing about this one is with phenacite, it allows for the creation of energy that's greater than the sum of its parts. So, all the parts that are going into making something, this allows for the energy to basically compress in a singularity at the tip. And with the seraphonite, it basically gives the affinity for all of it to balance and create at the tip, making it a lot of fun. And with the fact that it's the Lingam Vitae, which or ironwood, has been used and is accorded or reported to be like the wands of Merlin or the staff of Merlin. It's really fun to play with. But just some fun ways to again make those. Hey, Brujo, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. It makes it really fun to be able to like improve upon what those witch shops sell. Like this one's one of their rosewood ones. I took blackthorn and soaked it in rainwater for a couple of days to soften it up. Spliced off the bark. So in traditional lore, the Lulananchi is the keeper of the blackthorn. So it's the blasting rod of the fairies, right? So you've got the feminine fire with the rosewood, and then you've got the fey blasting rod, and then with the aqua quartz attached to the tip of it, it allows for basically an open channel. So if you're gonna just blow something to fuck with, good for banishing, good for inner healing, good for realignment of the energies and the processes of those energies. So it works out really good if you need, like I said, if you're working inside your array circle. There's a different way that I come about approaching magic. So it's not so much that I've got like the spell and then the ritual circle that I'm working in. It's generally the temple arrangement and then the astrological or planetary anchors in the right patterns and everything. And then the spell totem is in the center. And so to avoid putting my hand basically into the pandemonium pit, the wands and everything allow for those directions of moving that energy a little bit more cleanly, a little bit more clearly. Um, but even in like this thing here, so kind of going off on the sound, so this crazy thing in voodoo, it's called an asan. I use it like a wand to basically call up spirits and put them into things. So unlike a singing bowl where it's going to be clearing, or like the bell that I use is where it's going to be like sonar for finding spirits, using the rattle with the cowrie shells and the pearls and the lapis on it acts as a wand in that case to be able to direct the spirit and to implant spirits into fixed objects. So again, it just, my practice becomes a little bit more odd when it comes to the application of these things. But I just wanted to share, and like, I love making these sorts of things, and I really want to get back into wand making, so I need to get another lathe, but later for things. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great day, and again, thanks for this group, because like, I just love nerding out and seeing what all the people's practices and everything people getting up to. Like, this shit's cool. Like, y'all are awesome. Alrighty, guys.